Real-life 40-year-old virgins, what's your story? I lost my virginity at age 40. I had opportunities, but just didn't realize them at the time. Girls would come flirt with me, but I would just freeze and my mind would go blank. I am very shy and quiet. I sometimes think I am autistic, but have never been diagnosed or tried to get diagnosed. I always thought something was wrong with me and I knew I wasn't normal. I also didn't drink a lot or party. I invited a coworker over to watch a movie one night, and she is also very quiet and shy. I let her take the lead and let it happen. That was 2 years ago, and we are engaged now. I kept my virginity so that if a volcano ever threatened my small village, I could throw myself into it to save my family and friends. As I live in Canada, it was not really the wisest decision. Not 40, but I know one guy who has a micro penis and is physically unable to have sex. Shame too, because he's decently good-looking and funny, makes out with a lot of girls, is 6'3", etc. Completely normal. Only know that he's a virgin due to him admitting it to me when he was drunk. He's early to mid-30s at it. He is a virgin in terms of vaginal intercourses. I assume he's done other shit. I know a 34-year-old who has never even kissed a girl. Crippling social anxiety. Also hung up on a girl from 15 years ago who has never been interested. I saw a pretty tipsy girl come onto him at a bar once and he almost jumped out of his skin. He was knowed having that shit. A coworker is 51, never had girlfriend nor had sex. Nature has been a jerk to him. He's an uglier version of Danny DeVito, with strabism, none of the acting abilities. My brother got his first girlfriend aged 38. There is hope for everyone. A friend of mine is 39 and has never lost it. He's super religious, has had girlfriends, but never got married or anything, so he never had his sex. Well, that's as far as I know. Maybe he has and is ashamed of it. Maybe he's gay and is in the closet. Maybe he's asexual. I don't know. Normal beer drinking, playing video games, going to bars, and traveled the world sort of a guy. Decent looking, but not great. He's maybe a little out of shape, but I wouldn't call it ugly. Thing is, he wants to be married before sex and also has super weirdly high standards. Like now that he's his age, he still won't settle for anything less than a Kate Upton that's ultra-Christian. I know someone who was 33. Lots of reasons. Religious, strict upbringing meant no way to interact with the preferred gender until after high school. Overweight in college, which wasn't actually a problem for men finding her attractive, but it killed her own self-confidence, so she never recognized when men hit on her. Hard investment banking career meant working all hours and getting much fatter, so the cycle kept getting worse. Had lots of guys friends, but never recognized anyone hitting in her. Finally got in shape, got confidence, lost virginity at weight she was in college when she thought she was fat. Ironic. I am 41 years old and had sex only once with a prostitute. I think women find me weird because of autism. I'm in my mid-40s, female. I have a congenital condition that isn't really that disabling in terms of what I can do, but has meant I look very different from other women. Really fat from the way it disrupted my metabolism. Developed as a woman until around puberty, and then started developing about half and half male and female features. Also produced scarring and a general unwell appearance, greasy skin and hair falling out. Even with excellent grooming, you can imagine how sexually repulsive men have found me. So here we are. I expect to live the rest of my life alone, of course. At this point, I'm so broken from bullying and isolation that a relationship isn't even imaginable. Perhaps it's a blessing that my condition is associated with a shorter lifespan. I was deathly afraid of getting pregnant and ruining my life as a teen, then at college, sort of the same, and then dated a religious guy for many years. That ended badly, and it took me a long time to get over it. Then a string of guys who I just wasn't into, and sex isn't something I want just to get it over with. Then I went back to school and focused on that and my new career, and suddenly I'm 40 and never officially lost it. I'm 30, fat, otherwise unattractive, poor, and socially awkward. I work for an auto glass company and frequently go entire months without interacting with a woman within 10 years of my age that is not genetically related to me. I've fully accepted that I am going to die a virgin. It's simple. No one I am attracted to is mutually attracted to me. I work out, am involved in sports, and like to travel. I've met tons of interesting people and made lots of friends. Most people my age are now married, and the ones that are single aren't into me. I started to realize you can enjoy a full life without being in a relationship, but I would love to share my travel trips with someone I am romantically involved in. Sounds like something is missing from your story. I was too busy masturbating.